Hi, I'm Ryan with Front End Audio, and I want to take a moment to share with you a general overview of the IGS line of products. These are some of the IGS products we currently have in stock, and as we can, we will do more in-depth overview and demo videos on each of these, so when those videos come to fruition, you can check for links in the YouTube description below. But there are many of you who may not be familiar with the line or not aware of the line, and we really feel that IGS is a brand that does not get the recognition that they deserve in the United States. And we want to go over why they are so cool. The first thing is build quality. Okay, IGS is a small high-end boutique company based in Poland where everything is hand built and they do not cut corners at all. Across the board, they are jaw-dropping. One of my favorite lines, because what you're getting here and the quality and performance and what they're providing is still at a price point that most home studio guys and gals can easily grab these. So if you're looking for high-end gear, IGS is a line that you need to look into. This FET compressor right here, this 500 series module, that weighs 2 pounds. This preamp weighs just under 2.5. And that's because of the input and output transformers, as well as these nice, clean, consistent enclosures, these thick, heavy-duty faceplates. They're using stepped switches. They're using detented pots. They're using chunky buttons. You know, they're using high-end transformers, capacitors, the whole 9 yards. When you look at this EQ, now this does have variable pots, but it's nice and fluid, right? It feels like, almost like it's gliding through oil. These boost and cut pots are center detented, so you know when you're back to zero. You can see how cleanly everything's laid out, how just nice things look. So from the build quality to the performance to the character to the look, it's just all top notch. With not all of their gear, some of their gear has traditional internal power supplies with IEC cables, but with this 500 series power supply and this variable mu style compressor, as well as some of their other products, you will see here a multi-pin connector for an external power supply. Because sometimes you need a power supply that's so robust that fitting it in a chassis is not right. Sometimes this is how God intended, to keep the interference out. You have a proper heavy-duty transformer. You don't have heat building up in here. You'll also see with this compressor, you have the tubes coming off the back, which I feel is proper because now you don't have the heat inside the chassis building up and wearing out the life of your components. The heat can dissipate properly. So they have a consistency of intelligent designs, great looks and finishes, functionality, and a wide variety of features, functions, and voicings. Okay, they're not trying to bring you clones. They are putting their own spin on things and modernizing things, but they're giving you things that are very familiar, whether it be a clean EQ for tracking and mixing, or a British-style bus compressor, an American-style FET compressor, a British-style transformer-based mic pre, a variable mu style compressor, both in a 500 series and rack, as well as an American tube optical compressor available in 500 series and a rack. And this does have an actual optical cell in it. So again, they're giving you a lot of bang for the buck. And in many cases, like with this being that classic 70s British transformer preamp, or this being that classic American tube optical 70s compressor, even though they're not trying to clone these things, they're bringing kind of their own flavor to things. Sonically and functionally, they're getting so close that when you see it perform in a 500 series module, it's kind of scary. You know, it's kind of scary how they're able to get that form, function, and tone in a compact format. And then you use their rack gear, and it's equally as impressive. You know, overall, I absolutely adore IGS. It's a line that I highly recommend you look into. And if you have any questions about the gear in general or any specific piece that they offer, and they offer a lot, way more than we have here on this table, please do contact us and let us have those conversations with you and familiarize you with this wonderful line that does deserve more recognition. So for more information on the great products brought to you by IGS, please please do check us out on the web at www.frontendoaudio.com. Thank you.